UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Great shot. Time for the second shot into the first. This one might roll into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. And a par putt awaits him. Oh, that's too bad. 7 feet to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Setting up miles from the hole. That'll sting a bit. A par putt awaits. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are at the 4th hole. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Downwind on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. That might be one club too many. Attaboy, good shot. Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This is a par putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh! What a shot that was. Right at it. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Nicely done. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Wow, that was just striped. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Ooh, nice line. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That should find the fairway. Even for the day. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, that's a great approach shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. Needs this putt to tie Rickie Fowler. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Wow, that's misjudged. And this putt coming up for his par. That's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Time to face a par 4 now. That's tiny. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Feet to the hole. Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Looking really good. The old hammer hands putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently at 4 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And here we are with the third shot.
Went straight down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. This has eyes for the hole. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
So I might need to set. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Okay, let's get back to the action. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this one is for his par. Well done. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From about 200 yards out.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Going with the hybrid. We need this one to bounce right. Well played. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler? Going with the 7. And he's holed it. What a shot.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holding out from that distance. What a shot!
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 6-iron here. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Ah, that's untimely. Back-to-back bogeys as we head down the stretch.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. That one's heading down Broadway.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, what a super shot. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver. Knock it on the green. Make eagle. Make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup, looking for another birdie here.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently at +3 for the round. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's heading into the rough, I think. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
This putt is for a final score of 74. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. Well, Henny, that was some match. We thought it'd be a great rivalry, and it absolutely was. But how proud would this player be to have taken down Rickie Fowler, despite not winning the event?
Luke, this player will be brimming with pride. What a great result. They challenged Rickie Fowler and beat him. Now, they'll be telling that story in the pub a few times in the coming weeks.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey, Rich Bean here in the booth. This week, we're taking in the beauty of the Jacobson Homestead, Rich. What do the players face off the first tee?
Well, nothing beautiful about this except for the scenery. 496 yards from the back tees. Players must avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee, but don't bail out right. Some massive trees will block you out. Second shot slightly downhill to a green that slopes from right to left. Only 2 bunkers on this hole, Luke. Avoid them both at all costs.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. That's an awful error. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Lovely effort, that. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's in a share of 12th place. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that was pure. 8 feet to the cup. Looks good off the blade. Wonderful shot. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. This next putt is for bogey. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you? John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and seems so in this case.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch. He's got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well played, and with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's currently tied for 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the 6th hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago.
Third shot now.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. And back to the course with the live action. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 2 under par, currently tied for 3rd position.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
was special. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Going with the 5-wood. This should play. Second shot here on the 8th. How close was that to going down? A par putt on the table. Yep, you'll take that. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Tee shot is looking good here. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. Oh, my God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
getting ready to play their third. Currently a shot off the lead. Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Ooh. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Sitting at -3, currently tied for first place. Well, that's a handy shot. 16 feet to the cup. Was on a good line. Putting for par. And there it is. He's currently sitting in third. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Opting for the 6 iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Looking good so far.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
He's got this for his part.
Oh, that's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, you'll take that. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. It's time to check on the leaderboard. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, stop it. What a shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here on the 15th. Come on, get down. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. That was a gallant attempt. Well, it's a bit disappointing. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Tied for first place. Now let's see how they handle the pressure.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And not a bad approach. Will be putting. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This one's looking good.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Currently at -5 now for the day. Setting up now on a par 4. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. He shares the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Appears to have overcooked this one. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
There it is. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves on the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt for a final score of 67.
So far, so good.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And Rich, even without the win, it's fair to say this is a big-time week for this player.
Listen, we're going to know this player's name for a long time. After that performance, didn't get the victory, but I tell you what, all eyes are going to be on this player going forward. What an attitude. What a finish. Love it.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.